gotta get it too. Sight first, middle, last on the wisdom too. Niggas wishing that the pussy was a kissing boo. Taste breakfast, lunch, and gin and juice. And at dinner, just like this at two. And when we French, we fresh, give me two. When I bite that lip, come get me two. You want lipstick, lip gloss, keys too. Oh, kiss me more. We're so young, boy, we ain't got nothing to lose. Oh, oh. Baby, hold me, 'cause I like the way you move. Oh, oh. cause I can't get enough. And I got work in the morning, early in the morning. But who needs sleep when we're living it up? And what I gotta do is the hard way. My body wants to be in arms, baby. Something I regret in the morning, but I just can't resist when you're calling. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. That's what I said, and I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. You know I sleep on the left side. If you sleep on the left side, move to the right, yeah, I do it for you. And I got work in the morning, early in the morning. Who needs sleep when I'm rocking with you? I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. That's what I said, and I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. That's what I said, and I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. Too long on the phone right now. What you saying when I brought right now? You don't wanna be on your own right now. Ring that phone 'cause I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. But I'd rather be yours. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. That's what I said, and I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. Too long on the phone right now. What you saying when I brought right now? Ring that phone 'cause I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. But I'd rather be yours. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. That's what I said, and I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. Too long on the phone right now. What you saying when I brought right now? Ring that phone 'cause I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. That's what I said, and I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. Too long on the phone right now. What you saying when I brought right now? Ring that phone 'cause I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. That's what I said, and I call you on the phone tonight. I got a bed, but I'd rather be yours. I
And now, when all is done, there is nothing to say. You have gone up so effortlessly. You have won, you can go ahead, tell them all I know now. Shout it from the rooftops, write it on the skyline. All we had is gone now. Tell them I was happy and my heart is broken. All my scars are open. Tell them what I hope would be impossible. Impossible, impossible, impossible.
say you the fucking best. You the fucking best. You the fucking best. You the fucking best. You the best I ever had. Best I ever had. Best I ever had. Best I ever had. I say you the fucking. Know you got a roommate. Call me when there's no one there. Put the key under the bed and you know I be over there. I be over there. Shout it, I be over there. I be hitting all the spots that you ain't even know it's there. And you don't even have to ask twice. You could have my heart or we could share it like the last slice. Always felt like you were so accustomed to the fast life. Have a nigga thinking that he met you in a past life. Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong. You don't even trip when friends say you ain't bringing Drake along. You know that I'm working, I'll be there soon as I make it home. And she a patient in my waiting room. Never pay attention to the rumors and what they assume. And until them girls prove it, I'm the one that never get confused with. Cause baby, you my everything. You all I ever wanted. We can do it real big, bigger than you ever done it. You be up on everything. Other hoes ain't never on it. I want this forever. I swear I could spend whatever on it. Cause she hold me down. Every time I hit her up, when I get right, I promise that we gon' live it up. She made me beg for it till she give it up, and I say the same thing every single time. I say you the fucking best, you the fucking best, you the fucking best, you the fucking best, best I ever had, best I ever had, best I ever had, best I ever had. I say you the fucking best. Oh yeah. See, this is the type of joint you gotta dedicate to somebody. Just make sure they that special somebody. Young Money. Yeah. Yeah. You know who you are.
Come my lady, you my butterfly, sugar. Come my lady, you my pretty baby, I'll make you electric, you'll make you go crazy. Come my lady, come my lady, you my butterfly, sugar. Come my lady, come my lady.
I'm the fucking VIP.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, 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 move it. You like to move it.
free. Strange things do happen here. It's the time to leave. If we met at midnight at the willow tree.
You ain't even gotta drop down if you want to. Cause I'd rather see you shake it standing. Either way you do it, girl, you look outstanding. And now you got me spending. The way you got the body bending. Last like that, girl, you gotta be kidding. Let me go in the church next day repenting. Lap dancing for my FA crew. Slide over the pool cause he wants some true. Up in the VIP with no fee. Destiny with the G, but they'll be getting me free. So hey, drop it down, 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 drop it, 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 drop it. Hey ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Hey ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Shake your body, body, work the body, body. Whatever you do, go break your body, body. Up to the body, body. Rock the hottie, hottie. In the backseat of your rock the body, body. Jiggle, jiggle it to the left. Jiggle, jiggle it to the right. Jiggle it to the front and jiggle it to the back and jiggle, jiggle it all night. Hey ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Hey ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Hey girl, shake your body like a belly dancer.
Everybody in the place say yeah.
My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no power, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no fame, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. Want more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love.
What? Sorry, just quickly.
I just came to say hello.
You didn't cut me off. Make out like it never happened before we were nothing. And I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so rough.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, get you with the shit. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Gangnam Style.
Da, 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 da.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Love is the best place to find lovers at the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hands up and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handy for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead.
So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. Bite that tattoo on your shoulder. Pull the sheets right off the corner of that mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't ever getting older. 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 We ain't ever getting older.
Let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Y'all ready for this?
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
Give it up, go!
Welcome to the big show. Simply
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. Jam. Pump it up, up.
the 25 breaks a couple of tackles. Headlock at go! Headlock at go! He could go all the way.
Hey, you, get out of our way because today is the day we will put you away.
It's fun to stay in fun while
finally out of the double whammy. Hey, we're gonna play the same song back to back again. What's up, Cisco? Gold Paquitos in the house. We've got other cousin always showing off the babes in bikinis. Blondes, brunettes, redheads, greenheads, blueheads, yellowheads. He doesn't care. He says, bring on the broads. They're all hot to me. Paquito Cheeto says, give me a Top Gun, my friend, because we're going for a ride. I've got the need, and it's fucking the need for speed, baby. All right, Big Chungus, what do we got here? Can I ask your thoughts on Bitcoin recently, especially the selling off at the moment? I think Bitcoin, in my opinion, will bring up a chart again. Let's just take a look. Danger zone! The danger zone! Danger! Danger, danger! I thought Bitcoin was going to squeeze. In my opinion... Oh, we are selling off pretty good here from those highs, huh? Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Hold on here. Let me pull up Bitcoin chart. And now you just got me jamming here. Now I'm just... Well, you got me jamming. I'm jamming myself. Ain't no one got me jamming. I'm doing it my damn self. Oh, I don't want to do that. Hold on a sec here. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Can I get a good chart that has, thank you, 1 year, 1 day? That's what I'm friggin' looking for. Sorry guys, it's Friday. You know me on a Friday, I'm gonna have some fun. Alright, so let me tell you something now. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you, it's Friday. You're like, is this guy on something? No, I'm completely on water, and that's it. Just water and food. Had my Arby's like I told you I'd have. It really looks like it's still in a squeeze mode. We had this one inverse head and shoulders here in the middle. I know I got this bullshit covering it up. I'll zoom in a little bit more so you can see this, right? So you can see that like shoulder, head, shoulder, and we pop back up. I thought we were going to squeeze right there at the end of May. We didn't. Damn it, okay? Well, we're still in squeeze mode up until here recently, and we're starting to kind of pull back down, and I can see that here, right? We're starting to pull back a little bit here. Can I not get in there? There we go. I don't think you should worry unless it gets back below 60K, and then you might have a dip lower than that head that was created, which was right around 58K. In my opinion, you're just really over on a channel. Let's do this, because I like that much, much better than that ugly ass shit we were just looking at. So there we go, my friend. That's what I would be looking for, right? We're still, but we could be forming this M shape. You don't want to drop 60K is my point. I really still feel like we could squeeze up overall. Now, I'm not this Bitcoin connoisseur, know-all Bitcoin. I am a chart reader. I'm a chart connoisseur. You show me a chart, I'll let you know when that chart was made, how many years that shit is aged, my friend. But when it comes to Bitcoin, I am just a chart reader. And what I would be looking for overall for Bitcoinius would be, don't crack 60. You're in a channel right now. Really double topped in a way-ish, kind of at that 71, 72K mark, right? One area. Now we came up and did it in another area. So kind of double topping at about 71.5, 72K. I feel like you're in a channel, still could squeeze, as long as you hold 60K. Don't hold 60K. I mean, a sell-off's going to happen, You're not going to... Is what it is. I mean, am I the one that's going to be like, well, let me tell you what's going on with Bitcoin. My name's Crypto Ran. Halfway through June, and Bitcoin is trading flat. Last year, June finished 12%. How do you think June will close for Bit? I mean, anyway, I don't know if that goes. God knows what he's talking about. Who knows? Overall, trading sideways. Yeah, right. Hello, sideways. Got it. What did I just say? It's in a channel. That's sideways. These guys are just so. Oh, it's moving sideways. Boring. Oh, yeah. That's why there's other tickers to trade. You don't just trade Bitcoin. Aren't you guys in it long term anyway? Guys like Gunsel Crypto. I'm like, yeah, it's called a channel. Learn stock trading. Learn charts. Crypto Gunsel. That's what a channel's called. You don't always go up. I mean, you could have said this about this area. Oh, Bitcoin's boring. It's moving sideways. Well, it's going to move sideways. It just doesn't always go up and down. Oh, don't get me started on people. They're trying to pump it like it was going to 100K. Exactly, Cisco. So overall, does that make sense, though, Big Chungus? Thanks, Big Dog. Yes, had a stop loss. There you look at you. Someone else, I don't care. I'm the only one clapping like, what are you doing? Clapping too early, wrong clap moment. No, it's not. Even though you're clapping by yourself, someone clap with me. Good job, Big Chungus. That's beautiful. 60. There we see. Thank you, Reese. Good job. I like it. That's what I call relation confirmation, Chungo. You got to love it. You're like, dang, I feel great now. I feel so much better. 60K was my stop loss somewhere in that. Maybe 58K if you want to give it a little bit of leeway. Maybe 58K if you want to give it a little leeway. I'm not trying to rap or I'm not trying to rhyme. I'm just being me over here, baby. But that's about it. Somewhere in that range. If it cracks it, buy. You know, that's if it's more of like, it depends on where you're at too. I don't know where you're at. You can let me know. But, you know, it's more of a long-term play for me. Like Amazon. You're going to have your ups. You're going to have your downs. I think at some point, in my opinion, I don't know if it's going to be this year. It could be. I mean, we only have 6 months left. 6.5 months left at this point. As in, I think we get to 100K. But this year, I mean, maybe not. You know, it's happening, though. You know, is it the wave of the future? I can't tell you that. My crystal ball's not that big. I've got a big crystal ball, but it's not that big. Reese, Cisco, there we go. See everyone, there you go. A little hand clap for you there, Chungo. Bye-bye, LICI. Hopefully get some of my losses back now. What's up with LICY? Licey here. Okay, cool. Little head and shoulders, too. Wonky head and shoulders. It's just ugly anyway. That was bound to crack. Flat feet. Well, let me see here. This right here, not doing anything. Not doing it. Let's see if anything that's actually holding. Okay, so LRHC, Little Rock High School. So funny. Y'all ever went to Little Rock High School before? Little Rock High School, Little Rock High School. That's how we spell it here. We don't say HS. We say haiku. And we go high school. We have special schools here, okay? Anywho, man, nothing moving. So, what I was gonna say is watch for KVL to get another round possibly. And I know we already popped up right here. We did break the downtrend. Let's get it, Tina Turner. Oh, Tina Turner, baby. I don't know how old I was when I actually figured out and knew that was Tina Turner. I just thought it was back in the day, and you just had these beautiful women that sang in the background, and they sound great too. That's not a ball, Reese. That's not a ball. Let's see, where would you good short in LGVN? Is that thing still around? Is this thing still around? Nah. I'd leave it alone, honestly, Justin. Justin D. I mean, maybe if it pops back up into the shelf right here, Justin, like right here, you know, that was the last D. But you see, you didn't get a lot out of it. I mean, you got 30 cents or so max. I'm just trying to imagine what you've always got to tell yourself. I can't wait for September. Do you remember? I mean, it's a good one. It's a good one right here. All right, so what have you done for me recently, right? So if you rewind the clock, let's just say for the past, really honestly, almost 3 hours now. We'll give it 3 because we're almost there. You have channeled out from 340 to 320, cracked, and now have channeled from 290. We'll call it to 310. Right, so you've got one 20-cent channel, another. So you essentially, in the last 3 hours, have created two 20-cent channels with one move in between it. So you can expect, in my opinion, Justin, possibly at most, one more 20-cent move out of the day. Maybe one more 20-cent move out of the day. So that's what you always want to look at too. Like, what have you done for me recently? Where's the chart? What have I done for the day? Got that? And then even like Reese is saying, like, go up high. I mean, you go to 325, right? Like, I know where Reese is starting at. Is it going to get there for a rejection? And didn't you want to chase the crack on down in power hour for more short when you're 3 levels, in my opinion, below the VWAP already? I guess you could call it 2. I guess we'll call it 2. It looks 3 to me, but it really is only 2. So maybe there's that one last crackdown. I'm telling you, Little Rock High School is going to be the short right here, baby. Now, I don't know if you can get shares available, but when that VWAP cracks, I bet LRHC is a crack. Okay, let's just ask this, because I want to see what they taught in your school, and see if they taught this, and if you learned this growing up, especially anyone that's younger than 30. Has anyone in chat, Justin, Reese, Cisco, who's in chat? So Big Chungo, Paquito, Chiquito, Padlito, Badito, Cousin Greg, Tay, Anyone else out there? Who has heard of the Little Rock Nine? Have you heard of the Little Rock Nine before? This is what I want to know. Did you hear or learn of this as a student? Justin D says no. All right, Justin D says no. All right. I see D Sarley chatting. Okay, D Sarley. Cisco, nope. Wow. Yes, D Sarley, segregation. Wow, that's cool. So let's do a little learning session right here because I was wondering about that. All right. The Little Rock Nine. The Little Rock Nine. Let's just check this out right here. We're going to Wikipedia. So here's what's crazy. Segregated by the asshole Orville Faubus himself. If I could smack him in the face with a... Close your ear, ladies, close your ears. Ladies, close your ears now. Earmuffs. Earmuffs. If I could smack Orville Faubus around with the sweatiest ball sack of all time, and I mean the sweatiest of balls, and I mean the grossest sweatiest of balls that haven't been washed in months and years. We're talking 1,300 sweaty balls. I'd do it to him every single day of the rest of his remaining life if he was still alive. What an asshole. What a complete asshole. What a complete asshole. But, I mean, this is just crazy, team. So, we had to have, let's just go back to it. Let's go all the way into it and how we had to have literally the 104th Airborne. That's right. You better believe it. The National Guard came in for blockade to walk these kids to school. Crazy shit. I cannot believe you guys have never heard of the Little Rock Nine making the Time magazine here back in the day. Of course, this is back in the 50s, but again, I didn't know if you learned that. If it was, in your history classes as you grew up and learned about segregation, maybe with Martin Luther King Jr. But this is definitely top 5 crazy events that happened in the segregation era. D. Sarley, I know you were, you're a little bit older than me, right? So you may remember more and could disagree or not, or agree. Or if you want, his point being, I would put this though, probably in the top, maybe even 3, if not top 5 events, crazy events that happened in segregation there over that 15, 20-year period that stood. And really, that as we still go through it as of now. But yes, it's crazy to think that President Eisenhower, and we had the 104th Airborne come in here. He said, nah. My man said, nah, Orville, your stupid ass name, Orville Faubus. Look at that. If I could just smack him around. There's not a lot of people I don't like, but that's one of them. Bro, I live in Idaho. That's right, Justin. But yeah, Justin, I figured you'd learn about segregation. If not, that is super key, man. I know where you live, but segregation, that's especially for me, and that's just huge. I mean, that's something that this country massively went through. And imagine a high school, because I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. So imagine, and there's nothing like that ever that's happened in Idaho. I mean, imagine that. You have the National Guard that's got to come in, and they're there every single day at a high school. And it made the Time magazine. I mean, that's crazy. That's like, people suck is my point. Like those asshole students, there's some good students and some good teachers, but most asshole. In my defense, I'm Mexican, I'm not too. Oh, right, that's fine, Cisco. For sure. You have your own stuff that you've gone through and your own heritage, for sure. Oh, yeah, yes, for sure. Oh, and any dads around that, you didn't hear me say it earlier, happy Father's Day for sure. Happy Father's Day. Enjoy it. You like to golf, you like to fish, you like to hunt. I don't know what your thing is. You just like to eat food like me. I don't know. You get out on that jet ski. You get out on that boat. You just walk through some sand, or you just take a hot bath. I don't know what your deal is. You want to play some video games all weekend. The poor high school kids sitting on the bench with hundreds of white people. Oh, yes, yep, but no, yep, D. Sarley, yeah, that iconic picture. Yep. Terrible. Absolutely stupid and crazy. NBA working a flag. Let's go to a little bit. Yeah, I mean, a little bit. It's just a lot of what's happening right now, and a lot of times on Fridays, you get to the stalemate portion. Almost said portion. Really sound like I'm from the South. Yeah, we got that portion down here. Can you say that? Yeah, we got the portion. Sir, I really still can't understand what you're saying. Could you repeat that again? You've got a what? A portion, sir. We got a portion. Sickening, yes, definitely cousin Greg. But yeah, that's like I said, that's what makes it so. Not anyone's like, oh, what's that matter? But like that's what was so crazy that like I said, my great grandfather was the first to hire. You know, that's what's so crazy about that because no one would hire African Americans back then. It's just like, what? Just because they have a different what? Blows my mind. People are this crazy and ignorant and just But I mean, we still live in that world. I mean, how much people hate Biden or how much people hate Trump? I just am like, oh God. Well, why don't you use that energy to be more successful, okay? You know, because unless you were just making billions on billions, you shouldn't be wasting all that energy. What do they think about it? Brown versus board versus education. Oh yes, oh for sure. Yep. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah, D. Starley. That Martin Luther King assassination. You'd have to put that up. The Million Man March with Martin Luther King. You know, that's what I'm saying. It'd probably be top 5 and maybe number 5. You know, but it's up there. It's huge, which is crazy. You know, that's the only school that had that sort of that wasn't like, oh, you got that in Alabama and you had that in that was the one precedent right there where everyone's just like, holy, what's going on in Arkansas? I live in Canada. Oh yeah, we have our issues. Didn't hear that. Oh yeah, it was just the segregation and oh yeah, people were setting themselves on fire. Oh man, the 50s and the 60s, man, real deal. It was crazy for sure. You know, it was crazy. Civil rights was crazy. Civil rights movement was nuts, my man. It's nuts. Absolutely crazy there. F them kids. Let's see, is this come out? Yeah, I miss too much good, right? Yeah, I feel it, bro. Sum up on the day. Let's see, you need to shut down before it not. Oh, yeah, for sure, Cousin Greg. You're out. Have a great weekend. You too, boss. Yeah, have a great weekend, Cousin Greg. Hopefully you get some Barry White. Oh, you get some Barry White. Everyone gets a little Barry White. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I'm glad I threw a little education your way. And you're like, oh, damn, I didn't know that was even a thing. Hell, shit, fire. Damn, shit got crazy down there, huh? It got crazy for sure. For sure. Hey, let's see, Nana Power Squad. You ain't leaving yet, right? Oh, man. Well, Cousin Greg, too, I didn't think about that. Hopefully, the house is going good. I meant to mention that with your house and the reno, the renovation, everything y'all been doing. Hopefully, your daughters have maybe helped a little bit since they're at home for the summer. And they're enjoying it and telling you're doing a good job. And, Dad, they get you something for Father's Day. So, A, hopefully the renovation going good. And, B, hopefully you have a good Father's Day. Get a little something from the fam. Oh, yeah, the white girl. Because I think they made up years later. I'm pretty sure they made up years later or whatever. If I'm not mistaken. God, it's just crazy. Crazy, 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 team. Crazy. And you'd think it was, because, of course, how many students that high school had, how much of the military that was actually there. It wasn't like there was just like 10 or 15. I can't remember how many were on the 104th Air, but to get my point, there was a lot of people there. I like how it says crazy footage, too, as well. D. Sarley. Yeah, that's where I wish there were, like, you could have, like, for real, I had, like, a time machine. Because I had a time machine, I would have went back in time with a set buyer. Like, I just would have walked up out of nowhere, like, boom, went back, you know what I mean? And then be like, hey! Oh, that'd be cool if I could go, like, in a vehicle. Like, time machine in my vehicle. So all of a sudden I show up in one of the Jeeps, and there's just, like, modern-day vehicle, like, and I come up, because everyone would be like, who? They would literally, because you know how people back in the day freaked out about that kind of stuff, or aliens, or any of that kind of stuff, that it would have freaked them out to see, like, a modern-day vehicle. And then I'd pop out, like, leave her alone! Good golly! Go to school already. Get to class. Jiminy Crickets. Jeez. You know she pees and poops like you as well, right? Jeez. See, quick 14 cents on the video. Yeah, watching for see if we get some sort of move here. Small caps are dead. Small caps have died off for the day. I don't really see much movement there. Apple's died off. I'm kind of going through large cap plays right now. AMD, quick reversal, which I think, or AMD, I should say. AMD, quick reversal, which I am seeing a little bit of that right now on, well, no, I guess I thought I was. No. Nothing else is really moving. AMD's the only thing that I'm seeing here really moving. Tesla kind of popped up a little bit. It truly is a Friday power hour. This is kind of like a what you would expect most to be. Now, it's not always like this on Friday. Some Fridays you'll get a little bit of heat. Right now, I mean, nothing right now. And that doesn't mean we won't get anything. And I've seen days like this where it's really slow. Then out of nowhere in the last 10, 15 minutes, we get this massive movement. I say massive, but big for what would be power hour. AMD's the only thing I see moving right now. You go over to AMD, you can see this little reversal that we've had right there. Your kids need to buy one of these, a vet. It was cool today. I was on the interstate. Don't see this too often here in Arkansas. But I got on the interstate and there was a Porsche. He had his top down. It was like a 718, I think is what they are, right? I think that's the series under the 900s. But anyway. And he wasn't going that fast at first. And I would go like 90 on our interstate because the speed limit's 75. So I usually go about 85, 90. I was in the BMW, of course. And I cruised right on around him, and here he comes finally. I was hoping maybe for a minute he wanted to race. I was like, oh, please, let's see what we've got here. I'd love to see if I could smoke that Porsche. But he just wanted to go, I guess, just kind of go faster with me. But for a minute, I thought about going taking off. Like, oh, let's see if he'll keep up with me. Let's see if he wants to race. But he had his top down. He was older. I just cruised. We just went 90 until I had to get off the exit. It's like, I've never raced. And that would have been probably the best vehicle of that Beamer, because of course around here you don't, I mean, the only thing, again, that's why it's so funny, Tay, we passed a vet. He had his top down as well. He didn't win any part, not that he won, I mean, he was just completely cruising though in the slow lane. Me and the other guy went to the fast lane. It was 3 lanes each side, so 6 total, but just 3 lanes. So he was in the slow lane, we were in the fast lane. But yeah, it was like at once, I remember passing the vet, so it made me think of it, because I saw the vet roll. I was like, oh yeah, I passed one of those earlier. C7, top down. Porsche was pretty. It was a pretty color. I'm not big into red interiors. Never really have been. Never will be. I mean, that's kind of the thing. There's not like that. That's definitely one of those things where you're like, you either like or you don't. Yeah, sure, whatever. You know, I like those. It's a thing you don't really think of. Like, like some people like will or whatever. You're not really going like it's a make or break. That's one of those make or breaks. Cannot do the red. Cannot do it. Just too much for me. But some people love it. Hey, you love it, you love it. That's your thing. Definitely kind of, vibing out with that super vehicle, when you get that, yada, yada, yada. I understand it. Just not a big fan of it. Spy didn't really do much today, huh? Probably what was the slowest day of the week. Let's just go to the range of the days here. Yeah, probably a little slower. Well, I guess really range, though. It's about as big as those other days. 257. I know that one's bigger. No, that one's 382. Okay, so it was the lowest ranging day of the week. I am right. Lowest ranging day we've had since right here back on June the 6th. And then this day's a really low ranger. I could tell that was low. 194. Wow, that's a low day. That's barely any movement. Not much movement, just kind of matriculating with higher lows at this point and trying to form higher highs, although it really hasn't at this point. But I would imagine we're kind of topped off, Anything you guys want to go over at all? I know it's toward the end of the day. We's about done. Avery sending me pictures. Brody got groomed. Earl, 17-year-old. Crazy. I went to, like I said, I was running errands. Went to Safari, the place that doesn't have this. Well, obviously, doesn't have the one thing we need, bunny stuff or turtle stuff. So I go to a place called Safari Pets. It's locally owned, so I always go there instead of like going to Petco or PetSmart usually. Saw a guy I went to high school with, and they have a 17-year-old dog. That's crazy. We have a 17-year-old dog. And I was like, that's awesome. I was like, you don't get too often when dogs get that old. 14, 15, you'll get, decently here and there. But getting up to the high teens, you don't get too often. So, babying that little boy. Big Chungus, I didn't trade today. I was tired. I've been tired all week, man. I've been worn out. I've had a good, decent week, too, as well. But I am worn out, honestly, man. I am just worn out. I wanted to relax more so today and enjoy the day. And so there wasn't a lot I saw anyway, honestly. And so I can do that. I can do the turn off mode, like boom, turn the light switch off. I ain't trading today. And I said that this morning. It's not only every one of my morning alerts, but said that in my lobby when I first got the lobby up when I was alerting. I was like, hey, I'm just letting everybody know I am not trading today. But my power went off last Sunday night, was off through Sunday morning. So I got literally no sleep on Sunday into Monday. Maybe like 2 hours-ish, or so. I don't really even remember. It wasn't much. It was just one of those things. Remember when I got up, and I didn't even go back anyway. I got no sleep. I felt like, the all-nighter thing, like almost delirious, like when you finally get going, like before I went live on Monday for lunch. And then I kept pushing myself because I went and got a generator on Monday, and then I went live, and they had the one-on-one. It just kept going. And so I haven't caught up from that. And this morning when I got up, I was dead. I was just like dead. I was like, I'll get these alerts out and I'll go live today. But I can't, I just don't have it in me. It's like I don't want to trade. So I didn't trade at all. I sat back, I alerted, tripped and fell down. Damn, did ARM have that big of a pullback today? I didn't really look at ARM when I went through the plays a minute ago. I didn't go through ARM. Oh, damn, it did. From high of day to low of day. Damn, that's a big old move right there. We're just not getting any moves here recently. Nothing. Now, small caps are trying to pop here a little bit out of nowhere. KEVL's done. I don't see it do anything. If it hasn't done anything yet, I doubt it does. But yeah, no trades for me today. Even now, I feel it. Like, you know, I feel that. And that's the thing my body does, too. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's meant anyway. I'm sure most people, it could be like that, too, as well. But when I get to that point of where I know I'm done, and I can, like, you know, like right now, I'm like, your body starts to go, ooh, like now you know you can shut it off, so to speak. And so, yeah, I'd say by 8 to 9 o'clock tonight, my body's going to finally, that's going to start happening where I'm like, oh, wow, I'll get to finally. And so my body will start slowly uncranking, so to speak, and stop cranking so much. And I will pass out tonight into tomorrow. Need to catch, like right now when I yawn, I can just feel my body already. I know that feeling in my body where it's just like, like, you know, like your engines are slowly turning off. Just hopped in at GME. What's up with GameStop? What's up with GameStop? Nice little reversal right there. Nice little reversal. Could be a little trend line crackaroonie. See if we can candlestick confirm in the 3 or 5 minute. I don't know if we have yet. Nice uptrend channel right there that we're looking to crack out of, and especially below that VWAP would be good if we can get below it maybe for a second time here and crack that trend, because we're still in the trend here, and that's why we held. But if we can crack the trend, you'll probably crack the VWAP and come down more. Arm was awesome short today. Yeah, I was in and out one every time. Good job, D. Sarley. Good job. Yeah, it looked like a good move on the way down. Avgo. Nice little, man. Play. When did this gap up? Well, I guess on earnings or something here lately? Good God. So I was just looking at this play, and it was like $1,000 play, like kind of like SMCI got to, and just realized this play is now all the way up to 17 hundo. What is this place going to do? Or with this place? What is this company going to do a reverse split like NVDA? SMCI's reverse split's got, or reverse split, I should say price split. Got a channel right here, so really I just play the channel. Break of the channel over 1744.30. You can call it 1745 just to be safe. Watch for that break of that nice whole round number for the move up. This thing easily runs in $5 plus increments. You're getting 10 out of it probably. Right here below the 1737 mark, we'll call it 1737-ish. Watch for that crack back down. In my opinion, they're around 17, 30, 1729, somewhere on that plateau. Might even go through the plateau to where we were bouncing before that of 1725. But just in a channel right now. We're channeled up top. It's either like this. You see how you're in a channel, and then you go. This channel's nice. It's looking pretty long. That's what she said. Oh, it did split already? Yeah, I'm like, I would imagine this is going to have some kind of a price split at some point. It's like how high it is. This has got to get a price split like NVIDIA did. This is huge. Like this thing, like, good golly. Since COVID, this thing took off. It was flat. Like if you go back before COVID, it wasn't like this. And then after COVID, Broadcom has just blown up. I mean, it makes sense in a way, but good golly. See, I had, let's see, this awesome teacher named Josh who gave me the confidence and knowledge to get an out of arm. That's awesome. He taught me to support. There you go. That's right, D. Sarley. I've going up. Yeah, see, oh, yeah. Engineer. This thing is a 10 play. Every move is $10 for the most part. You know, when you go up, you're making at least $10 moves. We're down. This is a big mover. She's a beast. She's a beast. D. Sarley, well, I'm glad you guys are, like I said, and it's going to take a while. It's not like you're going to catch it right away, even after you do 1 or 2 or 3 one-on-ones with me. It's about what we talk about in those one-on-ones. It's about what I talk about, and we go over day in, day out, and the accumulative of day in and day out, of adding those into week out, and month out, and that becomes year in, year out. And that's what you got to imagine. Anything that's going to take you, like I said, if you've never done anything before where the top profession is a millionaire, it's going to take you months, if not years, to be even somewhat profitable from it. You pick up a piano or a guitar or the drumsticks for the first time, it will be 4 years, 3-4 years minimum to your, probably at least until you're making money from it, is my point. Honestly, it may be longer than that. You pick up a basketball or football or a baseball or a golf club, it's gonna, how long until you're actually making money from that? I can go through all the professions where the top person's making millions. This actually is one where they're making billions. If that's the case, you got to understand how long it's going to take for you to become profitable and consistent. It's not an overnight success story. So I guess you showed me on a chart, and then I see there you go, man. That's awesome, man. Good job. Good job, boss. Good job. Yep. Good job, man. That's what I try to do. And then you're going to learn, and you're going to make money from it. And then you can just do this every day, because then you'll start seeing what I'm seeing, and then you're seeing it like you are, right? And then you can just trade it. I'm just here to put some stuff in front of your face, essentially. I feel like I'm at a pawn shop. Oh, what do you like this, sir? Oh, no. Okay, how about this? No, I got to get a sale of this guy. How about this? Oh, you need this. Or the people that when you go to a fair that it's kind of annoying. The carnies. Hey, step right. Hey, you, sir. Yeah, you want to play. Oh, come on, go play my game. And they're all just yelling as you walk, especially when it's not busy. I love going when it's not busy to hit up the food. But then if you want to go play games, which we always want, me and Avery kind of want to do, like play 1 or 2 maybe. Then they're just, all of them are just hackling you. It's like, dude, quit. I'm here. I'll play if I want to play. Like, leave me alone. That's why it's the one thing about going, if it's not busy and you want to hit it up when you can hit up all the food and there's not a lot of people there, which Avery's not big on a lot of people. She doesn't like big crowds, and everyone's different. But she kind of gets her anxious, she doesn't like that. I'm like, whatever. I can deal with millions. She likes New York too, because it's a different kind, and she's with me, but she has to be like right next. It's funny. I'm like her. I love it because she's like right next to me, but she just loves all the different, like in Vegas, same thing. But yeah, she is not she gets overwhelmed. It's funny. I love people. I just feed off all the, all the energy and all the different personalities. She's not so much that. Born a day apart. Well, literally, it's different years, but we're born a day apart. Couldn't be more different in some ways. Some ways we're completely the same, but that's why we're different, and needed for each other, because I'm such an extrovert and she's such an introvert. Spy at closing sell-off. We see that a lot, honestly, whether like on Fridays, but I don't know if we're going to get it this Friday, because it looks like we want to squeeze here a little bit, engineer. It looks like we want to squeeze a little bit here toward the end of the day. To me, it looks like it wants to squeeze up, honestly. This setup right here, it looks like it wants to hit new high of day. Now, I don't think it's going to go skyrocketing. I think we're just going to hit up, if anything. The highest this gets into is yesterday's high of day, engineer. I think we get somewhere close to like 543 up to around 540, 325, maybe at most, somewhere in there.
Listen, baby, you know it. Oh, when you're dancing, yeah, you show it. Oh, when you move, you know it. Oh, when you're dancing.
Oh, KV's back to life here. Did it actually go? Right when I said if it hasn't gone yet, it's probably not gonna go. God, I love when that happens and I'm wrong. I do. It's hilarious. I'm like, really? Right after I said that? Finally, that happens, really, after I take you off the board. Thanks, high-minded lowlife. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me here. Oh, that's good stuff. Gotta love when that happens. It's going to continue to happen throughout your career, team. You're going to continue to be like, well, you're done. Like, remember when I took the level 2 off? Well, you're done. You move away from a trade that you're looking for a trade, and you're waiting for that trade, and you're waiting for that setup, and it just never happened. You're like, well, shit, you're just not going to go. Cool. And it's like 5 seconds after you stop looking at the play, it does what you want it to do. And you're like, shit! What? Now? Like, what? That's stock trading. It's going to continue to happen. It's just get over it. Don't get frustrated. I laugh. I'm just like, what? Now? No. No way. I don't know why I marked that as resistance. I meant to do this other way around. Me over here yapping around. This needs to be boom, bam, 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 bam. Looks like we're getting a small gap down, though. Small gap down incoming. That shit always happens. Look one way. Oh, yes, Cisco. That's why I always say stick on your trades. Like we all like talking about with Top Gun. Stay with your wingman. You stay with your wingman. Do not leave your wingman. Do not leave your wingman. Stick on your trade. Stick on your trade. Would you say NNE back to VWAP is realistic? Let's go to it. Where the heck that son of a gun go? Nah, I'll just type it in. Forget it. Forget it. I'll type it in. 9-inch nails. You're not gonna like my answer, but I'm gonna say no, maybe. I can't even say the word. How do you say no and maybe in the same word? Maybe. What you want to look at is kind of what NNE has done in past chart history, which is looks to be a newer IPO play. We do give back gains, but the upper shadows aren't huge. So if we do form an upper shadow, I bet that's the most you'd get out of it. I'm betting it may only get to about 850 to 875, but you might get 830 out of it. You know, that would be your landing, you know, area essentially is somewhere in here, in my opinion. Just based on what we typically have done. We don't have enough time in the day to give back gains. That's not going to happen. We ain't turning red for the day. So you can kind of ex-nay, une on any red candle, right? So that, man, I need to give you guys so many lessons. Do y'all realize how much stuff I probably do not tell you guys? And you're like, what did you? Okay, so here's another thing I do. When you look at green days, don't look at the red days. Just don't even get them out. Get rid of them. You're not looking at these. We're not a red day, so you can't look at the red day and judge what we could do, right? So always do that when you look at past chart history or small cap plays. If it's red, don't look at it. If it's a green day, don't look at the red days. If it's a red day, don't look at the green days, okay? Anywho, because you're going to do the due diligence and say, okay, well, we got 30 minutes left. We're not going to be red. This is by far a green day. So now you have 2 days, in my opinion, maybe 3 at most, because you want bigger green days to then come back and do a study on. And then you can then judge how big your upper shadow is on those. Does that make sense, Big Chungus? And anyone else that maybe has never heard some of these secrets I haven't told you? If you need me to repeat that, I will, but hopefully you got it the first time. Till you die. All right, I guess everybody got it. All right, everyone's just stunned right now. I just blew everybody's mind. Everyone right now is like their heads are just, they're just blown. I just killed like 47 people, I think. How many people are still in my lobby right now listening? Their brains just blew up, exploded. I might want to start calling the police and said, yeah, I think I killed like 50 people or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. It's just they're dead. I don't know. They blew their heads. It just blew up. Yeah, it makes so much sense. Got to go with Big Chungus. Here you go, Big Chungo. Oh, Toad. That's one of the nicknames for Brody, who just she sent a picture of. Toad. Brody. Snoogleflugans. Oh, we're live. We're live. KVL. We're live. We're live. I have it back on my board over here. We are live. KVL. We're live and we're flying. We're flying up here. High of day is 804. We might be testing 804 here. Jeez. Play that funky music till you die. All right. So there's that. KVL has resistance right at my line here, right about $7. That's from past chart history. We are kind of forming some upper shadow just like earlier over it. Now, if we can claim over that area and move, say, over 745 here with some candlestick confirmation, we could possibly test that high of day area. But until then, and also the upper VWAP band hasn't even moved a smidge. This is about to reverse team. This is probably about to see a big sell-off here in the next 10-15 seconds if we don't move now. This needs to move now. It's going to see a sell-off. Play that funky music. I'm surprised it hasn't reversed yet. Upper VWAP band is not given away at any ground right now, though, team. That's what makes me think this is going to pull back. So, KAVO, watch for the pullback here. KAVO, high, watch for a pullback. Tay, can you repeat about green and red candles just to go back for, yes. Cool. Okay, the only way, just go back from letting dog out. Tay, that means you have to put picture of said dog in chat. Dog now has to become part of chat. I give you guys like codes, things you have to start doing for me to start telling you secrets. All right, for the lesson team, I need 2 pictures of dogs, real dogs, of your dogs. I need a picture of a paperclip in your house, like just these random objects. Okay, so KAVL is a great example here. Tay, any stock, what you want to look at, and this is going to be a good example, so I guarantee you this will start giving back some more gains for the day, is KAVL. So point being, small caps, not large caps so much as, well, honestly, I've been using those just as much. So let's just say, you know what, just as much on large caps anymore. When you're looking at any ticker whatsoever, and you're looking at the past chart history, and you want to kind of judge what that stock could do for the day, you're going to go back and just get a little taste in history of what it's done in the past. And so if it's a green day like it is right now in KAVL, you don't go back and look at the red days. You don't even have to worry about the red days. All you're looking for are green days, and what did they do? What did we do when we gapped up, right? You're trying to get a taste for and a feel for what has this play done in the past with these same circumstances, right? And so my example a second ago was 9, and how easy this one was, and that's what I was saying. Don't be surprised if we don't give back too much gains, because there's not much past chart history here. We don't have much. It's a new IPO play. It's about a month and a half old. So we know with about 30 minutes left here that this is 100% going to be a green day. Well, I can X out every single one of these red days because it's not a red day. It's a green day, right? So now I can just go through and find how many green days we've had about this size. I've got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, well, how big are the upper shadows on those days? Decent, not too much, pretty good. So I was getting asked, hey, could this get back to the VWAP? And I'm like, maybe. Not a maybe, but maybe, because no was part of my answer. And why? Because look how much we give back on these days. Not a lot. One day we did, one day not so much, and one day kind of. Well, if that was the case for the day and we have an upper shadow about that big, you know, that's only going to take us back down to around 9. Well, if we have one about this big, which was a little bit bigger, you know, from high of day, which was 950, that would take us down to about 850, and of course close to the VWAP, closer to it at least. Now, yes, we can always do something we haven't done yet, but it's very few and far between that's going to happen. Anomalies exist, but that's why they're called anomalies. They don't happen too often. Does that make sense there, Tay? So if it's a red day, look for the red days. Don't care about the greens. If it's a green day and you're looking for this play to go up, find other green days like it, and what did they do that day? Engineer anytime you want to. You know, you can always log on. Yeah, you want to schedule a one-on-one? Do it. I mean, all you have to do is log on and book it. All you do is log in, look at my calendar, book it. I've got nothing but time for you guys. All right, team, 25 minutes left. Does that make sense? Hopefully, Tay. And any other questions you guys have? Link again. Yeah, where's my link at? Link! Where's Link at? Boom. It's the top one. So the top one, make sure you're logged in, and then you're going to go to book online, and then you're going to book now, and it won't even charge you. It's not going to charge you if you know, like when you have sessions already. If you already have sessions, when you have sessions with me, all right, so I'm going to stick around a little bit longer because we have 9 popping up and KAVL. Large caps are dead right now, but I'll stick around a little bit longer here. We're trying to pop up a little bit more here from KAVL. Trying to test that high of day area. I'm surprised we have not pulled back yet. and I just put over Dex Lobby because of KAVL today, team. Because of this nice move from KAVL, definitely expect more movement from the small caps next week. You know, if we wouldn't have had KAVL today and say the next best gainer was LR or whatever HC right here, and then we're kind of going down from there from what happened and moved today, I would be saying, you know, or LG, and of course what LGBN did here toward the end, which wasn't any, you know, of course, anyway, died off today, but Zap was another one that really didn't do anything and died off. So we would probably be getting even slower next week with small caps, but the fact that KAVO went, you know, 500% essentially on the day, traders are going to be still enthused and ready to trade small caps for next week. There's all my signups. 15% off on my trade ideas. So if you want exactly what I'm using right here, which let me get rid of the level 2 for a second. All my trade idea scanners and the charting. A lot more stuff that comes with it as well. 15% off on that link right there using my little promo code. And then again, if you need any help, there's a website for my one-on-ones I've been doing, like I said, since March of 2021. And last but not least, the morning sign-up link. If you need any help in pre-market, opening bell, what to trade, what I am trading, what you should be looking to trade, sign up for those. $30 a month. It's $1 a day. And you will be hooked up. See here in the next 10-15 minutes here what KAVL could do. If KAVL holds the 675 mark, 680, somewhere the high sixes, this still could run here in after hours. Oh, man. Get ready for that boot camp 2 team. That's going to start up soon. I think does the boot camp start up like next week, I think, possibly, if I'm not mistaken? Boot camp starts up like next week or something. I know it's starting up soon. I know Dex Tech, I'll get so many texts, and they have, the next thing you know, there's like 80 texts, and I just don't read them all. And Deck usually says what's going on, but like, yeah, I don't know what time or when it was. See, follow on Monday, not this one. Gotcha. Reese, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know, that's the thing. I'm not really, I'm just like, I'll eventually find out, I'm sure at some point, and we'll be like, okay, here are my 3 days. 'Cause I don't really know what, like, if we're going in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't gotten too much of the detailage. I know that. I know he's just kind of been like, hey, here's what we're, like, kind of what we're doing and what, like, who's all in it or whatever, but he doesn't have like a full breakdown yet of what, of what, if we're going in the morning, I don't know. Hopefully that's what I'm guessing we're going to get this week from him, because I know we still have, I'm still waiting to see the video. I'm still waiting to see the damn video of me and the damn Porsche. I'm like, dang it, send that shit already. It's been 2 months. 2 months. Oh, here we go. KAVL, new high of day, rolling. Still squeezing. Still squeezing, new high of day. Absolute big moves. And what's crazy is they announced an offering yesterday or something like that. They issued it out. I want to say it was on the 13th that they issued it out. Yeah, on June 13th, it was a $5 million offering at 3 million shares of $1.66 a share. I mean, I don't know how this is running on that news. It absolutely kind of bonkers, massive move right here. 500% on the day right now. But I would imagine this has some movement and after hours as long as we hold the mid sixes somewhere in here. Maybe even we come down to 6 possibly. We could still move, you know, because this is definitely as you can see here at times has a 20-cent spread on her. 20-cent spread. That's how she can go from 820 to 720 in a blink of an eye. Woo! Big pullback. Big reversal there from KV. All the way back now into the 6s. 670 now. Woo! 660s now. Big sell-off there. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful toward the end of the day. Spread 2 on this thing is pretty decent sized. Pretty good sized spread right there. Be careful there, team. Big pullback. Still on watch, though, for after hours, I'm sure, for some movement. Typically, in after hours on a Friday, you're not getting any sort of new PR to come out. I mean, every once in a while. I mean, I'm sure we'll still have some today that will come out. Let's see. Man. Large caps just took a nap this afternoon. Large caps completely took a nap this afternoon. Oh, yay, I forgot about this Tesla earlier, team. Yeah, it did exactly like I thought it would. I know, Engineer, you asked about this earlier. Yeah, that was when I was at Best Buy because I had stuff to do, but that was one place I had to be at or go by anyway. But that's crazy. Did I say crazy? But yay, not crazy. Nice move, though. I had a feeling. That's what I called. I said I had that down. It was right after I left. I was like going back and looking over at stuff I alert to see if I was right. All right, team, I think we're done. Anything else you guys have? I'm about to call it a day. What you got, Tay? If a small cap is popular with the mob volume, do you play it again and again? It seems strikes let's see, seems strikes. Curious your thoughts other than 3 green days. Yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah. I usually move around. I don't really trade the same ticker like 3 days in a row. Like LGV, I don't like LGVN's charting anyway. Not a pretty chart for me, at least for me. I want something real pretty. I'm not the biggest fan of the way LGVN moves and the randomness of it. Like you just start moving here at the middle of the day, you know, and this choppy movement up, down, up, down, up, down. You know, I stay away from plays like LGVN. You will very, 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 very rarely see me trade an LGVN. Just don't like the way it looks. It's not pretty for me. You know, I want something that's at least a 7 or an 8. And I mean, I want to immediately look at the play and like it before I even break down the chart, before I do anything, because I can usually really quickly, because here's a downtrend break, by the way, on LGVN. There's your downtrend break. So that's nice. You know, that's hours long of a setup. And the shelf cracks are good, right? Today's not so bad, but it's just not pretty for me. It's sub 7. Sub 7. I ain't looking at no sub 7. I ain't ever looking at no sub 7. I ain't dealing with it. Squeeze, do the charting estimates. Do you have favorite small caps that you? Oh no, Tay. Oh no. No. Yeah, I think that's I think there are some traders that can get there, but I think it's very few and far between traders that I see that go back to the same ticker and trade them every day. And they're definitely not small cap traders or small caps. Usually, they're usually mid cap to large caps because not every day a small cap play is going to have volume or enough volume to trade it. You know, you can just look at LGVN and see how some days it just doesn't even move for a month plus. So I'm a new trade every day. That's what makes this even more fun for me. I don't like going over to the same ticker every day. That is just too boring for me. You know, that's why I make fun of the people that trade SPY every day. I'm like, trade something. No. Good God, aren't the Wheaties getting old over there, bro? God, Cocoa Krispies every morning. I mean, I love some Cocoa Krispies, but for fucking 300 straight days in a row, hell to the nah, nah. I need to look at something different, for sure. But yeah, nope, don't have anything. Nothing. Every day it's different for me. Every day I'm dating someone new. And I love it. Absolutely love it. Only time that happened, Tay, was in 2022. Oh, D. Sarley remembers. D, you still around? D. Sarley probably remembers. D. Sarley, you were around in 2022. I know you were. I think you were anyway, weren't you? I was going to see who was around in 2022 if they remember my favorite ticker that I made the most money on. And there was a ticker, and it was the only year this happened, and I made more money on this ticker probably then up until this year, and then I started doing large caps than any other ticker than I've ever traded in my life. And D. Sarley, if you do remember the ticker's name, go ahead and put it out there. There and yes, it was. SIGA, that's right. That's it. That son of a bitch ran look at this. Let me just show you and what I'd be looking for then, Tay, and what I'm talking about. Let me go back to 2022. Look how long this thing was running, how many big days it had. Look how much movement we have. So look how, I mean, there's a lot of movement. I mean, look how many moving days. We have so many moving days. That's what you're looking for right there. You know, you don't get, look how long we were a play. This was a play from May into the fall, from the spring into the fall, you know, so you just don't get that often. But that was one where there was an occurrence. Remember, because that year too, if there was Redbox before Redbox was done, and there was another one that year, D. Sarley, I can't remember besides Redbox. I want to say it started with the VERU. Was it VERU? I think it was. Yes, it was. Look how long VERU, look how long that one ran. Look how long that one ran. We're talking from April into almost the winter. But yeah, SIGA was the one. But I didn't like VERU as much. I did like it, but not as much. But do you see that there? Yep, Charlie. Do you see that though, Tay? You're not gonna go find me another small cap play that literally was a consistent mover. I will never have another small cap play like a VERU or a SI because it ran almost all year. I mean, look how many lines I have there. That reminds me of like this. You know, that's crazy to think that VERU has almost that many lines. Well, we don't anymore because we're not that high, but we once were. I mean, we ran. Oh, I forgot we ran in 2020. I forgot about that. This was. Look how. I mean, wow. We just don't get this anymore, though, Tay. Just don't really get it too often. And so and that's what I hated about 2022 because, and if you do, and I know D. Charlie remembers, it was just like, can we get something new? Every day it was VERU, SIG, and Redbox. Almost every single day. Redbox, you can't pull it up anymore on here, but it used to be a ticker Redbox, and it was, look at my lines on Redbox. Is that not crazy? Yeah, those are different lines, but yeah, watch. Redbox. Watch this. Look at that. Look at my lines. Like, oh yeah, those are different. I just want to make sure they were different. But yeah, that's crazy. So there you go. Not very, but anyway, but yeah. Those were the days. And then SHPH was the one that I made the most money on that year that I kept confusing people because it started with an A, and the way I worded it, I said, what stock did I make the most money on in one trade this year? And everyone, oh, SIGA. I'm like, no, one trade. And it was SHPH. As you can see, this monster move. This thing was and you think that's a monster move? Look at HKD. You think that's a monster move? Look at HKD. And that is not a reverse split price. That's nothing. That's for real. We watched a play go from the 2030s area, wherever it started from, all the way up to 2500. Yeah. That was crazy in 2022. It was the slowest year overall from top to bottom, but we'd have this we'd have that in there. You know, we have that in there. The biggest running play that I could ever remember as far as price-wise in a certain amount of day. Not biggest percentage mover, because actually in that summer too, I can't even remember what the ticker was. Anyway, it ran 30,000%. 30,000% in one day. 30,000% in a day. It went from like 4 cents up to $4 or something like that. I forgot what it was. It was crazy. All right, team, I think we're done. Any last questions? Good questions, though, honestly, Tay. Good questions there, guys. But yeah, no, every day I'm a different trader. I like that, too. I just like to trade something new every day, you know, blah, 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 blah. Every day something different. Doc Anthony, do you? Yeah, so Saucer again. I'm all set up. So everyday Saucer, and I wish Hoops to Trade was around because there's a guy in chat named Hoops to Trade. You'll see his name. He loves NFLX. I only trade it when the setup's there, and so I have definitely traded it before, and people have made bank money, you know. But no, I wait for the day and for the setup. Every day it's something different, whether it's for large cap or small cap. I'm going through the board in pre-market, finding the best setup overall in the chart, and then trading that. Now, if there's nothing in pre-market that I'm just absolutely in love with, that's when then I'm going to wait for a certain play that has movement, volume, and then find a true setup. Whether, you know, I love trend line cracks, I love shelf cracks, you know, whatever my setups are that I love so much. Then it's about adjusting and adapting. Okay, well, cool, these plays didn't work at the opening bell or whatever it is. Let's wait for a setup. Not that you're always going to get a play at the opening bell or a squeeze or a crack below a certain area, and you've got to wait sometimes for certain trends to build. So yeah, I definitely trade NFLX. Yep, Saucer, and that's the thing about NFLX. The price action is definitely weird. I'll go back to like a 4-hour time frame so you can see here. Better days here. Actually, that's just a little too much. Let's go to the 1 year one day so we can actually see. There will be days like boom, 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 right? There may be there will be days that there's better, but look, here's the main thing. Look at the volume. 2 million. All these are about 2 million to 1 million, 3 million shares traded. 1 to 3 million shares traded. That's terrible. Let's just go over to say like even like Google. We're talking 20 million, 20, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go price-wise. Okay, well, Josh, that cost $600. Okay, let's go to Meta. Meta here, 9 million, 9 million, 11 million, 8 million, 10 million, right? You're just not getting that volume on Netflix for whatever reason. It just doesn't roll through there like a lot of those other plays. Thus leads to some of that wonkier movement. Doc Anthony, are we done? We're done. I'm done. You know, I'm done. I've been done. Calling it for the weekend. I'm just here yapping it up with you guys this afternoon. Again, happy Father's Day to any of the fathers out there. Saucer, what's your VWAPs multiplier? 2 -2. 2 -2, my man. So 2 -2. So right there, she blows. -2, downside, upside 2. 2 -2. Time frame day. Yes, sir. So you're looking for over 5 million. Yeah, Saucer, yeah. It just gives it some more especially if you get anything over like 7 to 10, you get 7 to 10, 15 mil. Let's just go to like Tesla is a prime example of where that sometimes doesn't mean it's going to be a good mover. No, because I don't have to zoom in. Tesla here, look how much volume Tesla has. Look how much volume. We're talking 100 mil, 80 million, but look how gross Tesla is some days. You know, it's not like a good, so that's not saying that, it's just saying volume equals better movement. Now, it doesn't always equal, it's going to equal for sure movement. I mean, look at Tesla's my point, kind of like, well, gee, that's a head scratcher. Like, right? So that's why I go through every day and go, ooh, is Meta in the right place in the charting? Ooh, so here's my point. Let's go like a 4-hour time frame, and I know I can start fire. Let's even go the 15, 30 right here. And so yesterday, or what was it earlier this week that I traded? Good golly. Meta, when did I trade Meta? Tuesday? Monday opening bell. Tuesday opening bell. No, it wasn't Tuesday. Was it Meta, though? What day did I trade Meta and everyone traded it with me? Was it Meta, though? Oh, gosh, I haven't traded that much this week. Honestly, I can't even tell you. But what I'm loving is, like, say, if I come into a charting, and we'll just go this day as a prime example. Do you see how we're failing? I know this is after the price split, but this is when NVDA was failing at just over that 1100 mark, essentially. And this is what I love is that, oh, good boy, Chester, is the day like this Tuesday, let's just zoom in a little bit. And this is, you know, if we're trying to fight over all-time highs, right? This is all-time high area. So when I zoom in, and that Tuesday when we got over it right here, Saucer, who was like Saucer, you see this day when we got over it, and then we go to the next day, and now we're flagging up, and we're above all that trash and bullshit we were before. Dude, I love this day. I didn't go long, but I told everybody in chat we're going to explode. Why? Because you're out of all... I was already in long, too, is my point. I'm already in long from the earnings report. But look at this. So you're at all-time high, and you have all resistance, blah, 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 blah. And I'll wait. I'll wait to trade NVDA. I'll go, cool, NVDA. The day you get above all that bullshit and trash, I'll come make some more money with you. And so that's when then I'd come over here, and then I see this morning in the pre-market, and we're flagging up, and I'm going, to the moon, baby. Not really, but we flying. We flying today. We flying today, right? And we flew that day, big time. So that's kind of what I'm looking for in charting. And it could be AMD, that could be NVIDIA, that could be Meta, that could be Micro. I mean, I remember when I first traded Google. I can show you. Look, let me show you when I first traded. Actually, we'll go back to Microsoft. Let me go back to Microsoft, and the first time I traded it, I can show you exactly where it was. It was the breakout all the way back here over this 3.8. No, that wasn't the first time. That was the second time. I forgot where it was the first time. It was back here over 350. It was 350 because this was all-time highs, and it was back in October. See this 350 mark, and we'd been channeling. Now we're working our way up, and this was all-time highs at the time. And on my team, and this day right here, and we exploded at the opening bell. Went from 350 to 350, 350, like at the opening bell. I can show you the first time I traded Google, and it was the same setup. Right here. This one was earlier this year in January. Or was it last year? Right here, maybe? Over the 145 mark. But you can see even like right here, I'm trying to figure out where I would have traded it at. But right here's a great example. All this resistance and failing. Well, I'm waiting for that first full day we get above it. And then we fly and we continue to fly. Look. Fly and then we continue to fly. Fly and we continue to fly. Do you see that? The first the day above all that bullshit back here. See all this? Now, I may trade it maybe here somewhere, but I'm just showing you the real prime area. So when I finally see that, and like, oh, we're above it. We're above all that. We flying. We're flying. We're spreading our legs. Why do I say this stuff every day? Every day you guys should be recording me. I'm going to say spread our wings. Oh, you know it's a Friday. Bro, you know it's a Friday for AK. Oh. Here's another one right here. Yeah, right. Here's another one. This just happened a few weeks ago. Trust me, it's Friday for me. This was another one a few weeks ago. Right here, Saucer and everyone else. Can't get over all this area right here. This all-time high bullshit. Failing. Look at that. And it's another Tuesday, which is crazy. Another Tuesday that we go above all-time highs and we close above it, flagging into the next day. Look, we go up, baby. Well, we did flag up a little bit again here anyway. But that's what you're looking for. I mean, we're looking for that movement. This happened earlier this year here, right here, the beginning of the year. See, we can't get over this 470 whatever, and then the first day, that's what you're looking for. Like in the day of, so like me, Saucer, that's why I'm trading something different every day, because I'm waiting for that awesome, oh my gosh, because I want to win. I don't want to be like, well, no, I know that when those days happen, I'm winning. Is that VWAP on the chart? Yeah, so essentially if you're looking at this, I mean at the 5 minute, though, if you're looking at which chart? You talking about this chart or this chart? My Thinkorswim chart? Well, maybe you're talking about the Thinkorswim chart? Tay, go for, yeah, right, for sure. Time to go for a ride. Can't wait. Engineer, I've never shorted stocks. Where can I learn on Thinkorswim? Man, engineer, I don't have a video shorting on Thinkorswim, but it's very easy. All you're ever going to do when you short on Thinkorswim, honey boo boo, is literally this. Is you're just going to, you're going to first see if it's hard to borrow. If it is, there's going to be a fee for it. And you have to look it up before you don't have like a locate fee. But what's awesome are plays like Microsoft, Netflix, Tesla, all those large cap plays are always ETB, easy to borrow. So all you're going to have to do is come over here and sell, and then you buy it back. There's no short and cover button. It's the opposite of buying, like going long. Instead of buying and selling, you will sell, and then you will buy it back. See what you use to see what NVIDIA is going to break. Let's see here. What you use to see when NVIDIA was going to break out. You talking about the upper and lower VWAP band? Is that what you're talking about? Like, are you talking about on the daily? Are you talking about the daily, or are you talking about on the intraday? Are you talking about like back here where I was looking for NVIDIA to break out for more here, like over that 15-day, 15-minute time frame? You talking about like what I was talking about this back over here, like when we're breaking out? Were you talking about that resistance area maybe? Well, maybe. Yeah, no, I'm just using chart. I don't use indicators on long term. On large cap plays, I do not use indicators. Small cap plays are the only stocks that I use long-term indicators, which would be like Deck does, which I know I have too many lines here, so I'll just go over to like ABC, which probably will have like no lines, or ACB, I should say, will have no lines. So all I have over here is just like Deck, the 200-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, and that's the simple, and then the exponential one that most people use is the 13. But with large cap plays, as you can see here, and I'll go to a play where I don't have much charting in, probably Microsoft doesn't have a lot of lines in, you're going to see here what maybe one respects it, but I can't tell. It's flowing right up and down through the 200, or is that the no, that's the 13. So 13, cross it out. Okay, the 50-day, okay, it's kind of riding it for a little bit and crack. Okay, so maybe the 50-day works a little bit, but the 200-day you almost never see in use. The 200-day is going to be the bottom one here. I think I maybe have noticed that it is the 50-day moving average for large cap plays that seems to kind of be like a running trend line, like we're bouncing on it and resisting at it. But point being, all I'm using is charting. So when I was using like NVDA here, or like Google or Microsoft or any of those plays where I'm trading it for the first day ever, and I remember saying that, like, geez, the setup's there. I'm trading Google today, guys. And then watching it squeeze from 150 to 153.50 in the matter of the first few minutes the market opens. Doing that over, so I'm seeing it happen over and over and over when I find those setups. I'm using nothing but charting. Literally, truly nothing but charting. Which that's all I was at first until here recently, and now, I'm starting to slowly but surely put more of those indicators to use, so to speak. I know, Doc. I'm about to feed you guys. It's so funny how they know on Friday I usually feed them earlier. That makes sense? Well, maybe. That makes sense? Definitely, always at first look at charting, then you go to indicators. When you said this, the stock is struggling in the middle or below, and then it goes to top or below, and then it goes into fly, you meant the VWAP band. Yeah, and that's not on long term though. That's intraday stuff. That's not long term stuff. That's just, hey, if you're looking at what it's going to do the day of. Yep. That's only like intraday, like minute chart, like the 3 minute, the 5 minute, and the 10 minute, all that kind of stuff. And I have a lesson on that over on YouTube. I just did it recently. Boom. There you go, boss. There you go, boss. Not that long of a lesson either. It's probably about 10 minutes long or so. Yep, literally almost 10 minutes on the dot. Go watch that. I have 3 hours. That's funny. Well, there's that one if you want to watch it. And watch some of them over again. And if you have questions, write that shit down. Be a student of the game. Please be like I did it first. Well, not at first, let's just be honest. When I really wanted to put my head down, into the essentially really... Point being, at first, I just did not put the effort forward, I promise you. That's why I'm yelling at you guys, so to speak. Like, watch my videos and watch them over and over and over. Kind of go with what I did finally. And like, what would Michael Jordan do if he wants to really do this? Like, because you get my point. What would this person do if someone that had a lot of motivation, a lot of determination, they really wanted to do it? What would they do, Josh? So I started thinking about that. And so then I started picking up all these little things like charting and tracking and journaling. Not only my plays, but other plays. And let's look at the whole entire chart, and let's look at other plays, and let's break down this play. It's like, then that led to this, and then it led to that. But that was one thing, too, for sure, was like something like that for you guys. Watch my videos. Watch them multiple times. If you have a question, you don't get something, you're like, damn, I just still don't get this. I don't get what he's trying to say here. Write that shit down. Come Monday, it'll be all right. Come Monday, I'll tell you about it, my friend. But you get my point. Write that stuff down. Have a little questionnaire list for me, so when blah blah comes around, you can then say, "Hey, Josh, a little bit slower now. Watch some of your videos. Here's what I didn't get about this video," and then maybe too, to make it even better for me, because I'm like, what I would even do is go, okay, I don't get what he's saying here about this and the testing of this and I don't get what he's saying there. Okay, I'm gonna write that down, and that's in the bounce play sandwich lesson at 10 minutes and 23 seconds in. So that way I know what video to go to and when to go into it to go, what was I saying here? So I can then re-break that down for you. Or I'm going, damn, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But do that too. If you ever have questions and you don't get what I'm saying, not only write that down to come, like, so we can go over it together, like whenever at lunch, whenever it's slower. And then secondly, like put, kind of like if you're writing a paper, back in the day for school, reference it, essentially go, that was in this video at this time. So that way I'm like, hey, didn't get this. It was in this video at this time. What did you mean by this? And then I'm like, okay, and I'll listen to you because you're going to say, you said this. What do you mean by that? And I'm like, what was the video again? And then I'll get the video up, what I mean? If I don't get it, I may get it right away. Or I may go, let me pull that video up Where was it at again? Okay, cool. Let me listen to myself real quickly. Let me see what my dumbass said. Got it, boss? Always do that stuff. Be the student of the game. Be a student of the game. Think not only inside the box and the logical stuff that you should be doing, but think outside the box every once in a while and what else could possibly help you. Or maybe you're doing a little too much of something and you need to stop doing. It's just so it's one of those things that takes a while. Kind of tinkering these things back and forth until you really get it down. Alrighty, team. Yeah, I do a little too much of trade. Yeah, it's all. Hey, Greece. That's a lot of traders. Trust me. It's one of those things that you just need to find your happy, your happy area. Your happy place, so to speak. That's what it's called, right? From Happy Gilmore. Got to find your happy place. When you want to trade, when you don't want to trade. How much trading do you want to do on a, blah 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 blah. When is your trading area? Like what time of the day? What setups are you the best at? Most comfortable trading that you just know are going to work out high percentage of the time, so you just feel very comfortable to take the trade and confident in the trade to hold it for a long. Those are the things you just try to trade too much and do too many different things. It's going to be a long time till you get good at any of them because you're just doing so much. And so the ability, the mental capacity, so to speak, to hold through those certain setups, like, well, I should have held longer. Well, you haven't done it a lot. So if you would just practice that same setup over and over and over and over and over and over, well, then you'll get better at scaling out. You'll get better at holding longer. You'll get better at your entries. You'll get better at your stop loss. You try to do 3, 4, 5, 7 different things all day long, every day, it's going to be hard to get good at where your stop losses should be, to get good at where you should be scaling in and out at, etc. So, this is my 2 cents. See, I'm currently revenge trading down to 0. Exactly, Reese. Exactly. I know. Hey, I know. I've worked and talked to many traders. It's all good. I know what it's like. Love Chip. You have a great weekend too as well. Happy Father's Day again to any fathers out there. Have a great, safe, blessed, food-filled weekend. Doing them rack of ribs. Got the double rack going on. I got 2 racks of ribs. Got the jalapeno poppers, broccoli salad. Gonna do my German potato salad. My barbecue baked beans. I'm gonna do some tootie bread this weekend as well for Pops. Man, he gonna have a feast and a half. I mean, whoo! We're talking ribs, tootie bread, barbecue baked beans, German potato salad, jalapeno poppers. You kidding me? And some broccoli salad. This plate's gonna be full, baby. Have a good one, Tay. Oh yeah, Love Chip just went and got it at lunch. Already got it. Well, I don't have the stuff for the potato salad. I gotta go get the stuff to make potato salad. But I cheated on the broccoli salad and just got it from Hog's Meat Market. Just makes it's so good and it's fresh. It's fresh jalapenos with cream. It's exactly what I would do, and so it's already prepped for me. Jalapenos cut, seeds taken out, cream cheese in, bacon wrapped. Broccoli salad, honestly, mine's a little better because I like a little bit bigger chunk of broccoli. But it's just as good. It's so damn good. It's like, okay, cheat. Don't want to make broccoli salad. I can cheat on that now too. But I am going to make my German potato salad. I am going to do my own barbecue baked beans like I do. Those are money. You can't really buy those, You can buy them, but they're not as good, when you get potato salad packaged or baked beans. It's really good when you do them yourself. Oh, Love Chip, you'll be seeing pictures. You'll be seeing some pictures. You got it, Engineer Reese. Oh, yes. Happy Father's Day. Also, the dog father. Hey, that's me. The old dog father over here. Have a great weekend, you too, boss. Also, a bright and early Sunday. Yes, on Monday morning. You're welcome. Well, maybe. Always here for you guys. Let me know, like I said, how those the video watching goes this weekend. If you have any questions Monday, hit me up when I'm going live for lunch. We can go over that stuff. But yeah, I went ahead and deal. But man, it's Father's Day. It is your day too, kind of, Josh. Treat yourself. So I almost got 1 rack of ribs and just had, kind of leave the leftovers with them, like I typically do, like I did for Mother's Day. And I was like, nah, man, and that's what I'm like, man, because for Mother's Day I got my own rack of ribs too to do like sometime afterward, which I did. I was like, just cook both. That way you'll have plenty of ribs your own self when you're gonna want plenty of ribs on Sunday. Because I can have broccoli salad and the ribs. Barbecue beans, broccoli salad, even my potato salad, always just as good the next day. Ribs just aren't as good the next day. That's one of those things that's not as good the next day. Barbecue's always much better. The meat itself is much better when it's fresh, right when it's just cooked right off the the barbecue, the grill, the smoker, the oven, however you're cooking it. Because I start my sticky ribs in the oven before they go out on the smoker. Makes them much juicier. But anywho. I'm gonna eat the shit out of some ribs is my point. I can save the sides for another day. I'm eating so many. I'm gonna have at least a half rack easy. I might even have a whole rack on Sunday. Oh man, I think Trader Boot Camp starts Monday. I think it's 24th. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was the 17th as well, and I don't, maybe the 24th. I know Dex said he was pushing it back a week, but I thought that was, I don't know. I'll text him right now. You can join chat later on and come back over, and I'll have a date. Well, I'm gonna text Deck right now. Hey, boss. Boot camp start 17th or 24th. And video out today for us to see. So I just text Deck. It is Flag Day. By the way, happy Flag Day too for all you flag guys out there if you like flags. So I just text Deck. As soon as he does verify, I will let you guys know in chat what day. Brody. Sorry, 17. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, let's get more. More time to prepare. That's a lie. No offense, Will. Maybe that's a lie. More time to prepare. We've known about this since April. Like, it's what we all went to New York for and shot a freaking video. Well, maybe I know you haven't been around. I don't know. Have you been around since April? Well, maybe. Have you been around since April? Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe more time to prepare. Because I was going to show you, my point being the New York trip, boss. I was going to show you the New York trip. Was going to show you the trip to New York. We had a little trip to New York. It's a little, hey, how you doing? New York, baby. Here's a little New Yorker. I don't know why I'm trying to sound like a drunk New Yorker. It's not really sounding too good though. Hold on, guys. I know. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Oh man. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Groot, I see you, big boy. I see you, big boy. I see you, big boy. Oh, good golly. Okay, go. No, you go lay down, guys. Guys. Don't even make me. Don't make me. Don't make me. Don't make me. All right, so we got a picture right here. Love Chip, if Love Chip's still around. Me and Love Chip in chat at the rooftop bar. We'll see if this video wants to load up right here. This is me entering. That's right. That's you can barely see it, but this, the Ritz-Carlton. Stayed at the Ritz-Carlton for $3 buckaroonies, baby. For $3 buckaroonies. $3 buckaroonies. Oh, we're just getting to the highlights. We're just getting to the highlights right now. Look at my room. And the rooftop bar, by the way, that we went to, right there. Love Chip, the rooftop bar that ended up getting nice and beautiful and sunny. Where me and Day Trade Professor were looking up at the stars, and I don't know, I'm getting a little tipsy at that point. Getting a little tipsy at that point. Oh, this is a good video. Here's a good one. Walking in with my buddy. I'm trying to, I'm going to post this to social media. Walking in with my buddy Dimpy right here, and look who I see. Well, what the fuck? Start playing already. I don't know why this isn't playing, but the sun's starting to come out. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Look, listen.
Oh my God! What timing? I was video. Look at what?
I'm scared. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. Arkansas's here, baby.
Love it.
Oh my God! What timing? I was video.
And then how about this? Got a Porsche 911 Turbo for the shoot. Got a Porsche 911 Turbo for the shoot right here. If this wants to maybe load up already. Spent like $1,500 for a day plus rental on this right here. Had a little over a day. Woo! Look how pretty that bad girl is right there. Oh, she's so sexy. So damn sexy. So sexy. Woo! Sexy. Sexy baby. Got that 911 Turbo. And then here's where we shot a lot of the, this is where we shot some of the, it's called the Penthouse. You could rent it on the 21st floor, the top floor of this building, which of course that's not really that tall for New York. But here we are, there's police and pips. There's Y Buddy, or Yeah Buddy, YB. Guy from Lightspeed's there. Beautiful. Got Caesar out eating with the group. Out eating with the group. We got Caesar. It's Police and the Pips. Yeah, buddy. We got Mo Trades. Guy from Lightspeed. We got Gator. I think that's Gator Trader. We got one of Deck's buddies. There's Deck over there. Yeah, baby boy, baby boy. Yeah, yeah. And I'm live because May 13th. There you go. So that's what we went to New York for in May. In May, or April, my bad. In April, we went to New York. Had a little fun for a couple. I definitely had some fun for a couple of days. I definitely see if there's any videos here of the beautiful. I think this is one of them right here. Here we go. Here's one here on the Porsche, just taking off in the Porsche 911 Turbo. Now I want a Porsche. But yeah, waiting for the footage for this to come back. Had some fun though. Had some fun. Absolutely had some fun. But yeah, we went to New York 2 months ago. We were actually supposed to have the boot camp when you joined on the 13th. Essentially, when he had it, all of a sudden he didn't talk about that. He said we were supposed. Anyway, this little shorting thing that he did in May, that was not talked about. We were actually supposed to have the boot camp in May. We were supposed to shoot that, have it ready for early May, tease it for the first 2 weeks or so of May, and then the last month, like the last part anyway. So. That's Deck, though. No offense. I've been around since 2017. Been going live since 2020. I know that's just Deck. He's kind of a procrastinator, puts stuff off. I'm a planner. If it's going to be done, when I say it's going to be done, it's going to be done that time. That's just not him. It just always has to be like, it'll be like, point being, when I used to go live for him in his lobby, I'll never, like here's a one prime example. Like one day I was about to go wash my vehicles. I was going to wash we're up to 4 vehicles now. We only had 3 at the time. And so Avery's gone in one of them, and I had 2 of them. There are 2 Jeeps that need to be cleaned. So I literally have everything ready. The Jeeps are out. The bucket of water's ready. My power washer's out. I'm literally about to wash the vehicles. And he didn't call. He text. He'd call if I haven't answered right away. And it was for extra cash, so I'd always do it. But he'd be like, hey man, this would be like a Thursday. This was literally Thursday. I'm done for the day. This is before I was really doing one-on-ones in 2020 into 2021. So I'm done for the day. I'm about to chill. I've made my money. He texts me, hey, can you go live this afternoon for me? I'm like, go this afternoon? Like that's in an hour? So that's Deck, though. That's just him. That's not, so that, not surprised whatsoever that it starts like, I wouldn't be surprised if it started in July sometime. All right, we're pushing it back now to July. I'd be like, Deck, stop. But that's definitely Sean for you, unfortunately. So it was supposed to be in May already. We were already supposed to have the boot camp. All right, team. Have a good one, too. Im in trades. I just saw you said that. But I'll wait to see what he says about the boot camp. '24th. So Deck did say the 24th. Deck did say the 24th. So 24th, everybody. 24th. 24th. So it's funny. So I guess he sent the video last night. So I'm downloading the video right now, team. Dang, it's 6.4. That's huge. That's huge. I'm gonna download this. Let's see here. I may do my computer first. So we did. So yeah, Saucer, you're good. I'm just now like seeing this. Oh, hush up. I'm about to be done, guys. I was wondering, I'm like, where in the... I'm just emailing something to myself. All right, team, Lost Boys, Lost Girls. I will see you all back here on Money Monday. Have a great, safe, blessed, food-filled weekend from Tay to Saucer. Well, maybe MN Trades, Engineer in chat, Reese in chat, Love Ship, anyone else. Have a great, safe, blessed food one, team. Happy Father's Day to all the beautiful fathers out there and the ugly fathers and the mediocre fathers. But guess what? We're all beautiful, and I know it. I'll see you back here on Money Monday, team. It's time for some cowbell. In 3, 2...
je n'ai jamais pu. Jamais je n'ai eu le courage de partir de ce village, de cette rue, ce paysage qui m'a vu grandir.
Parfois vaincu, parfois déçu, même perdu, j'ai toujours su tenir. À tous les amis que j'ai eus, mon vrai pays se lit dans leur sourire.
Si l'espoir disparaissait,
aussitôt je reviendrai
sur mes pas,
de nouveau pour savoir qui je suis.
Oh, 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 oh.
Ma vie est ici. Oh, 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 oh. Ma vie est ici, est ici.
Jamais su, je n'ai jamais pu oublier le sol qui m'a vu partir.
À ce village, à cette rue, mais au revoir, je n'ai pas pu les dire.
J'ai parcouru le monde et vu de mes yeux ce qu'il faut pour éblouir
le cœur du jeune homme que je fus, que j'apprenais encore à devenir. Si l'espoir disparaissait, aussitôt je reviendrai sur mes pas, de nouveau pour savoir qui je suis. Oh, 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 oh. Ma vie est ici. Oh, 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 oh. Ma vie est ici, est ici. La 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 la.
She feel like summer.